People always try to build a better mousetrap. Now I think they're trying to build a better chicken coop door opener. Sun Energise contacted me, asked me to take a look at their coop door opener after I'd done the comparison between the high-end $200 opener and the low-end $30 opener. Theirs is right in the middle, $100, and it's got some features on it that neither of the other two did. So in this video, I'm going to show you what those features are and whether it's worth the price and whether the door itself is a good compromise between the two. So this is solar capable. It's an option. The solar panel is optional. I thought it was built into the system, but no, it's an option. So this is just another battery operated door opener. The design is becoming quite popular, I think. I think that's because it's nice and compact. There's no wires, no chains. It's all direct drive movement here. Probably a gear on the back that engages these holes just as the other ones do. It looks like that screw came stripped on it, so it might make it a little challenging to try to... I'm assuming the batteries are in the back. That's why I'm taking it off the frame. Because it says it comes with batteries, so I'm assuming they're pre-installed, and there's probably some kind of barrier that prevents it from... Oh yeah, there they are. So this must be the battery compartment door. There's the batteries. Now let me try and get this screw out. I'll be back in a second. This is going to be a pain in the neck. So I couldn't get the screw out just yet, so I just swung out the housing. So it comes with 3 batteries, door into place. Swing it back around. And before I connect everything together, let me do the set OK button, hold it for 3 seconds. There we go. Well, certainly laying down, it works real nice and real smooth. What I do like right away is that it's got a digital screen on it. And so that should enable you to set the open and closing of the door. So to manually open the door, you have the up arrow here. Just hold it for 3 seconds and it opens the door. To close it, you just press the down arrow for 3 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to tighten up the screws here and be back in a second. So I've got it standing up. Got the housing attached back here. It's got nice aluminum rails on it. The door itself looks plastic, like a sheet of thin plastic. So it's got a little bit of play here. Just as that cheap knockoff I reviewed did. But the gears are still engaged here. You can actually see, I think you can see them protruding from the holes that they have in the plastic. So even though there's a little bit of play, it's still going to catch. What I want to do is now try and open it while it's in an upright position and see what happens. Yeah, okay. Try that again. Do the on-off mode for 3 seconds. right, nothing's happening on this thing. I mean, it's got the display there. The digital display is lit. Maybe I attach these screws too tight. Let's see. I'll back it off a little bit. There we go. I guess that's what it was. It does warn you not to tighten things down too tight. I just thought that meant the screws that you're going to apply to here. So let's try this again. Hold it for 3 seconds. And nothing. Close. Okay. So it's going up. Got to move it out of the way a little bit here. Okay. It's in the upright position. Pressing and holding the button to close. All right, try that again. There we go. So it's got a nice smooth operation. I'm gonna try it one more time to get it to go up. I don't know if it needs some time in between the, oh, there we go. A little bit longer than 3 seconds, but maybe it needs some time to reset. Okay. Let's see about how to set this time here. Okay, nothing in the instructions on how to set the time, but on here it says current time resetting. Press the set OK and the up button together, assuming, for 3 seconds. Yep. All right, let's try this again. Guess I need my engineering degree for this. Since the screen's not coming on, I wonder if the battery's disengaged. So I finally contacted the company to find out what was going on with the controller here, because this obviously wasn't working properly. Turns out they said there was an error made in the screen printing. To access the time set on this, it's not set OK up arrow as the instructions say, but it's actually the up and down arrow on the controller that you press for 3 seconds. So we'll turn this on again and we'll try from the beginning and see how that goes. So I'm going to turn it on. Okay, good. And now we'll press these 2 buttons. Ah, yeah, right away. The time changes here. So now it's setting the minutes. So hold on a second. I'm not sure what time it is. Okay, it's 12:48 when I'm doing this. So there you go. All right, so now you can just hit the up arrow on it. And set OK. Good. Now it goes over to the hours. So 12, it's at 14. It's a 2400 hour clock here. So 14 would be 2 o'clock for those that don't know. Oh, let me try that again. All right. And we'll come down 2 hours. Set okay, good. Let me just go up 2 minutes there. Set okay. And let's see, do I press and hold? Yes, press and hold. Okay, so we've set that. So now you have a mode in here where it says TT. The default setting is T and T. That's timer open, timer close. The alternative is having light sensor. So to access that, let's see, I think you hold this for 3. Yeah, there we go. So now you can, that's to open and close. LL is light open, light close. So you can have the timer open and light close, light opening, timer close, and then you can set the time down here that it'd be as well. Timer. So right now it's set for 6:30 a.m., 6:30 p.m. It's 18:30 hours at 6:30 p.m. We're gonna go with this for the time being, and that looks okay. So I'll have to check it now at sundown. Well, actually, you know what? Let me open it up. There we go. So I'm going to leave this open now until it starts to get dark. I'll be back in a few hours and see how this holds up. Now, in reading through the instructions, it tells you that for the light sensitivity, which I believe is adjustable on here, it says the suggested light intensity for closing is 10 to 40 lux in dusk and 500 to 100 lux for opening in the morning. The hell is 10 to 40 lux and 500 to 100 lux? It's not a very useful standard for trying to determine what to set the setting for. And unless you have a light sensor to determine what the lux is, I don't see that as particularly useful. But as I said, we'll come back and try to see whether or not it closes as it darkens, regardless of what the lux are. Have to excuse the neighbor. He's got a Sawzall running at the moment, but the timer is set for 6:30 to close. It's now 6:29. So they're going to see how the timer works, see if it will close on its own. Now it's just a matter of counting down to 6:30. And there we go. 6:30, the door closed. So I like that feature about the door opener. I like the digital timer, so you can set it to whatever time you want it to go open or close, or have the option to just do it at sunrise and sunset, or dawn and dusk, really. So let's try and open it up. There we go. Ideally, it would be mounted on the Coop right now. So now this is the light sensor right here. It's got this little sensor symbol, I guess. So let's see. It was holding this. That's what it was. There we go. So let's see. All right, so it's now light is the sensor. Okay, so I did notice here, it says it's set for 50 lux here. And let's open this up again. Let's see if you can see this now. So up here, it's giving you a reading of what the light reading is. And you can see the numbers going down as I put my finger over it. And so after a few seconds of it being at a certain lux, which seemed to be about 3-4, that's when the door closed. So as I said, I like the digital, the readout. I like the ability to set it for the time that you want, and the sensitivity on the light that you can set it for. So those are all positive notes about this opener. As I said, I would have preferred to have it actually come with a solar charger on it. That would have been nice, but for $100, I guess I can't complain too much. It does seem to be a cross between the high-end one that I've reviewed previously and the low-end knockoff, the $30 knockoff. The door is plastic on the higher-end one, the $200 one. This is powder-coated aluminum, and the whole thing is powder-coated aluminum. This has the aluminum rails around it. I think this is actually a plastic frame. You can't see. There you go. A plastic frame here. And you got the aluminum rails on the side that it's built into. I think that's a good construction. It looks pretty good. It's not flimsy like that $30 knockoff. The downsides on this, one, it didn't come with the mounting screws. And the second, this screw here, the head was stripped out. And the batteries only have half a life. Let's see if I can show you on here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see. It's got half the life. So it comes with 3 batteries, not fully charged. So it seems like a good compromise between the high and the low end. You can see the gears here. Stand proud. If I can turn it the right way. Do stand proud of the door, so you're not going to have the problem of it not engaging. That was the problem with the cheap $30 one. The gear, it was just so flexible that the gears couldn't engage the door without having them firmly pressed by some artificial means. Because of those slight miscues, no mounting screws and the strip screw, plus the misprinted instructions on how to set this. I mean, I think that's a pretty important point. So again, even though it says you press the set OK and the up button to set the time, that's not what you do. You use the up and down button and hold them for 3 seconds. It looks like a good door. I can't give it a 5-star rating because of those issues, but I would give it a 3.5, 4 stars. Otherwise, I mean, I've got mounting screws here. I'll be able to get that screw out. This, now that I know the instructions are wrong and how to do it, I can overcome that limitation. So, as I said, not a bad compromise between the high and the low end, but so far I still think the $200 door, which was $160 when I got it, is tops in the quality, the fit and finish, and the overall operation of the door. Would I have liked it to have a digital readout like that and the ability to precisely set the time? Yes, I would have. So I do like that about this. It does come with solar capabilities to charge it. That's an option. You can check out the Sun Energise website if you're interested in more. So I think the Sun Energise chicken coop door opener is probably a pretty good compromise between the higher end run chicken model and the low end $30 knockoff one. It comes with the digital front, the digital timer that you can set precisely the time you want the door to open and close. Also the light sensitivity, or a combination of the two. I think that's actually a good feature. Solar capabilities is good. I'd like it to be included as opposed to being an option, but it is what it is. As I said, I think I can give it a 5-star rating, 3.5 to 4 stars in the shape that it came in. But if yours comes with the mounting screws, doesn't have a stripped screw on it, and actually has the correct instructions printed on it. Sun Energise did say they were going to be correcting that, so that's to their credit. And their customer service was excellent. They got back to me right away with a response when I emailed them. So that's a positive for them too. If yours comes complete like that, then it's probably a 5-star product. Mine, as I said, I can't give it that because mine didn't come with all that stuff. But otherwise, it's a good compromise for the price point. $100 is pricey, but you're getting the digital capabilities on it. Okay, thanks for watching.